Hi, I'm Sheilaa Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. This week is pretty simple and very powerful and impactful. Pretty simple, meaning that there's one big occurrence that's happening. Now, there are some smaller ones, and they will be affected by the big occurrence, and they will also affect the big occurrence. However, it's the center, the big occurrence, that we're really going to be operating from. And that big occurrence is the sun, the life force, the heart, the dynamics of anything. The planet Mercury, the planet of thought, intellect, communication, plans, and the planet Saturn, the planet of structure, discipline, rules, authority. So when you have the life force, the sun, the dynamic action of life, together with Mercury, you have commitment to your ideas and commitment to your plans. It doesn't even require extra work, it just happens. The sun together with Mercury means that what you think and what you say and how you plan, you put your life behind it. It has strength, it has oomph, it has believability, because you've put your life force, your sun, together with Mercury. Now combine that with the planet of structure, the planet of discipline, the planet of the rules. So you combine your life force with your plans, with structure. You can build anything. Last week I spoke about a really important occurrence, and that was that period of time for 2 or 3 days when just get started, because that has great meaning and great power. Well, this week, the things that you just got started with, now you can put, in a way, you can put foundations under them because Saturn is involved. You can put structure to it because Saturn is involved. You can put discipline to making sure certain things get done because Saturn is involved. A lot of people don't like Saturn because Saturn rules the rules. Saturn is the authority figure. Saturn's the disciplinarian. But in order to get anything done in the world, we need to know what the rules are, follow them at least some of the time, and we need to have a sense of structure, of order, of how things get done. So the biggest thing that we're going to be dealing with is that particular magical, powerful bit of energy. And it is magical. It's magical because it has its own magic and energy to it, and it's magical because it makes our hopes, our thoughts, our wishes become solid. It brings them into fruition, into real material being. So that is going to happen on Wednesday. But as you know, as I've said before, the energy of an occurrence begins 2 or 3 days before and lasts 2 or 3 days after. So this energy's already been building. So sit down with your list, with your ideas, with your plans, and let's come up with a structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the steps that are required. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you get to 20 steps, you probably are repeating yourself. Cut back. I find that 10 steps, broad picture, 10 steps is what you need. You do not need 20 because, as I said before, you're probably repeating yourself. But sit down, write it out. Oh boy, write it out. You may make a commitment somewhere in the universe. Yes, writing it is a commitment. Writing it is Mercury. A commitment is Saturn. You've now committed your heart's desire, the sun, your creative expression, the sun, to a plan that is possibly workable because you now have it. It has a foundation and it has a structure. It's very important to use this time for good, to use this time to do what will bring into focus and into reality the thing that you want. We also have the planet Mars, how we get things done, the planet of taking action. We have that square making an abrasive aspect to Jupiter. Well, it's not bad. It just is telling you that Mars is fire and Jupiter is fire, and if they spark each other, you can wind up in some fiery situations. So what do? You watch how you move. In England, they say, mind how you go. And that is mind, Mercury, the mind, and how you go, Mars. Pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to how you're feeling as you're doing that. And you will not be blindsided, surprised, or cause some sort of catastrophe if you are being mindful, if you are watching how you go. We will continue the rest of the week with Mercury, again, Mercury the intellect, making a sextile, an opportunity aspect to the planet Jupiter. Well, we just heard about Mercury before. We heard about Jupiter before. Mercury will be making a great aspect to Jupiter. So what that means is take advantage of your great ideas. Jupiter expands. Jupiter's luck. Jupiter's blessings. Jupiter's a great gift. Mercury, your plans, your ideas, your communication. Make sure, listen, make hay while the sun shines. That's an old saying. Make hay while the sun shines. This is an excellent week to do that. Sunday, you need to be careful because Venus, relationships, balance, healing, value, especially self-value, is square the planet Uranus. What that means is anything can happen, and anything can happen in your relationships and with your value system, meaning mind how you go. If you mind how you go, you will be conscious of everything that happens. You'll be conscious of, uh-oh, I'm feeling a little bit bothered by this, or uh-oh, I'm feeling a lot bothered by this, and you will decide what to do with that energy, as opposed to that energy mopping the floor with you. So, mind how you go. And remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind.